Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. We are back to our city in City Skylines finally. I know it's been a couple weeks, so I apologize. If you watch my other stuff, you know my life's kind of been a little crazy. But hopefully we're back to normal. And in this episode, we are going to there's really only building to do in this game, so we're going to get right into the building. But I do want to work on some of the highways and some of the road networks that we did not quite finish off in last episode. So we are going to work on that a little bit, and then I really want to start getting a lot of stuff zoned in this episode. So hopefully we can get the population growing a little bit, start making a little bit more money, and then we can start planning out the future of the city a little bit better. So I am just trying to build a little overpass here, and I'm going to be honest, it does not look great so far, but don't worry, we'll come back, we'll fix it, and that's kind of the plan for today, guys. So like I said, we're gonna do a lot of highway work, and then I want to get a good chunk kind of zoned out. Mostly, well, it's kind of hard because I want to do mostly residential, but obviously you need to have the demand for that, so we need to zone out other things too. But that is not really the end of the world. So I just want to build. We're not really going to take this build too seriously, if I'm being honest. But we're working on this overpass. I want to get this overpass headed towards the downtown of the new city, which you can see is going to be over on that coast on the other side of the on the other side of the patch of trees. Good Lord, I cannot speak right now. I'm sorry, guys. So we're going to essentially just have this. I want a route so people don't really have to take the town routes to get over there. And I don't plan on making like a looping highway or anything like that around the outside of the city. So traffic could get a little problematic towards the end, especially if the city gets really, really big. But since it's built on the end of a peninsula, I don't really want to loop around the city there. It doesn't really make sense. So we're going to kind of do branches, I guess, more branches off of a main highway. And then to the other side of the main highway, I want to eventually put, like our international airport, maybe the spaceport, and then like a lot of agriculture, just kind of field. So a lot less dense, a lot more industry, that kind of thing. So that's the plan for the city. We'll talk about the downtown a little bit more once, we're ready to build it. But for now, I'm just trying to make these roads look nice. And, it's just my OCD kicking me with this one. But we'll get something that looks semi-decent. I think I probably should start with the inside turns from now on. It's a little bit easier. The problem is when you do the inside turn afterwards, it kind of snaps onto the other road unless you don't have snapping on. But then if you don't have snapping on, you don't know where the intersects are. So I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting. But anyways, we'll try to make this not look painfully bad or obviously bad. And that's pretty much that. Now, I do want to make these ramps start in the same space. At least that will hopefully make that look a little bit nicer. And that looks a lot better already. And the only other thing I need to do now is just get some ramps on and off of the main kind of strip of the highway. But I've just been yapping. I'm going to continue yapping a little bit later on. I'm going to let a little bit of the build just kind of go on. I'm going to throw some music on. And then I guess we'll kind of talk about the city a little bit, and then maybe a little bit of some life update stuff too, because I don't know how much of you guys follow all of the series. I've talked about it a little bit in the submarine series back in Stormworks, but if you're watching City Skylines, there's a chance you're not a Stormworks fan. So anyways, I'm yapping, so let me not do that. I'll talk to you guys in just a few minutes. kind of wrapping up some roads. I did a little bit of work off camera, just did a lot of road work, so I didn't want you guys to only watch that in this episode. But got the highway network more or less doing what we need to, and I know we got a lot of crazy shapes going on right now. Guys, don't worry about it. I'll go back. I'll make most of this look better, I think. I'm going to try, I guess. But this is going to be kind of more the downtown area. So that roundabout there is not going to be like the center of downtown, but think of that as kind of like the entrance to downtown. And yeah, so basically from there, we just got to get this population built up. And so a lot of the stuff that you guys see me build from here on out might not necessarily be permanent. But I do want to get a lot of these main roads kind of extended out a little bit, and then we can get into zoning new neighborhoods and that kind of thing. With that being said, I am also going to try to kind of maximize the amount of these specialized industry buildings we have. I want to, and you guys will see this in some episodes to come, I want to get a port going so we can start exporting a lot of things. Basically, I want to make this city very, very profitable. So that's kind of the goal. And in order to do that, we need to do a lot of industry, and education might lack a little bit, but, you know, the kids yearn for the mines, so that's what we're going to do. And so I'm going to set up a bunch of that, but I do want to just get a little road network going over by the downtown area. And that way we can just kind of naturally start expanding it as we go along with the city. And yeah, we're going to get right into it. I'm not going to talk about the building we're going to do in the background, but we're just zoning out part of downtown. So anyways, I did say we'll do a little bit of a life update, a little bit of personal update. If you're new around here, I don't usually do too much of this. I'm usually not like super accessible in Discord, but I will like kind of hop in Discord and kind of talk to people, and I'm pretty open about a lot of that stuff. But a lot of big changes that recently happened and in my life, and kind of moving stuff around and getting new furniture and all that kind of good stuff. So schedule's been really all over the place. I'm also really busy at work, my personal job, and if you didn't know, I have a pretty cool, fun personal job, and I love it. And it is a full-time job, so I do spend a good chunk of my time there, but I really, really enjoy that. So just been really busy over there too. So, you know, juggling a lot of things at once, but I'm happy to say that a lot of that's kind of calmed down. And so hopefully this schedule will become a little bit more consistent here. I know probably a lot of you aren't like super, I mean, if you're still here watching this episode, you're probably like a good enough fan of the series or my channel or whatever that you just don't really care what I'm posting about. But, you know, all that's kind of slowed down. And so I'm trying to get back into the routine of the regular scheduled videos and all that kind of good stuff. What I've been trying to do, and that I started this week, is I'm trying to post shorts in between my videos as well. But, you know, I want to reiterate that just because I'm playing City Skylines right now doesn't mean the Stormworks is going away. I'm a little burnt out from Stormworks right now, and not like burnt out. I just, you know, I've built so many things in that game. I have so much time in that game. I don't want to say like I've mastered it, because I definitely haven't. There's some things that I still just don't know anything about, but there's like I'm starting to get to the point where I really need to be selective about the things I build, because the game itself isn't, you know, I like the game, but it's you know, I'm not just playing it to just play, you know. So there's kind of got to be a point, and I got to be really interested in the thing that I'm building. So we do plan on working on the submarine still. Those videos aren't going to go anyway. I'm definitely going to try to get that finished and post it on the workshop and whatnot. But yeah, so that's kind of just like a general update about things. We do have a little event going on in the Discord. If you are interested, there is a multiplayer event for Stormworks. I know we're talking a lot about Stormworks and playing City Skylines, but you know, I'm trying to be a little bit wider variety. You know, I don't want to just post Stormworks, and I think this is a good start to that. So I want to post some City Skylines, and once we get done with some City Skylines, who knows? Maybe I'll post some Space Engineers or some Flight Sim or some, you know, Forza, or I don't know. Who knows? If you have any suggestions for that, I would love to hear them down below. Absolutely would love to hear them. So comment down below if you have any of those. While you're there, smash the thumbs up button. Shameless plug. Yep. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much my life update. So, to be honest, a lot of changes, but things are going pretty well. So nothing crazy, nothing bad, and yeah, just trying to juggle things. So hopefully, we're going to be able to return to normal a little bit here. But enough of that. I'm working on a little bit of some pedestrian bridges in the background, and that is because this is the kind of where I want the main part of downtown to be. Is kind of where that main cross intersection is. That is where a lot of foot traffic is going to be. I'm going to have a cruise terminal down here, and then obviously the high-rise skyline, that kind of thing. So that's where a lot of our high rises are going to go. A lot of residentials, a lot of commercial, that kind of thing. So we're going to have a lot of traffic in here, and I know that road network looks so weird, but just bear with me. It's going to be a process, and I'm just going to throw random small buildings in here as the demand kind of calls for it. But we'll come back and we'll probably rezone a lot of this, so just kind of keep that in mind. All right, well, that is the last little bit of time lapse I'm going to hit you guys with, but that also means we are coming towards the end of the episode. So, got a nice little sunset going on here. Looks beautiful, looks nice. But yeah, so we didn't zone as much as I would like in this episode. I know in the beginning I kind of mentioned we were going to zone a lot more. That's just because I got distracted with roads. Makes sense. That should not surprise anybody, especially if you watch my Stormworks content. But over here is kind of where we were going to put a lot of like that industry, and then obviously towards that downtown area is where a lot of the residential is going to go. So pretty self-explanatory, not super complicated. Now I will say we're having a little bit of some power troubles right now, so we're going to have to figure that out. And I'm just going to put a Band-Aid on that for now, but we will get into larger power plants down the road. And I don't know. I think you guys will really like what we have in store. But this is all I have for you guys in this one. If you like this series, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I got a link below to my Discord if you want to hang out, make some friends, chat. And yeah, guys, that's all I got here. So I'll catch you in the next episode. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.